Hello, thank you, and welcome to the Q1 FY24 earnings conference call of Shree Pushkar Chemicals and Fertilisers Ltd. Today on this call, we have Puneet Makharia, Chairman and Managing Director, along with Mr. Deepak Beriwala, CFO. This conference may contain forward-looking statements about the company, which is based on belief, opinion, and expectations as of today. The actual results may differ materially. These statements are not the guarantees of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. A detailed safe harbor statement is given on page number 2 of the company's investor presentation, which has been uploaded on the stock exchange and company's website as well. With this, I hand over the call to Mr. Puneet Makharia, sir, for his opening remarks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Nitish. A very good evening to all my friends, and a very warm welcome to everyone for Q1 FY24 earnings call of our company. Friends, today on this call, I am joined with Mr. Deepak Beriwala, our CFO, and Mr. Nitish Pangle, our Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. I hope you all have got an opportunity to go through the financial results and investor presentation, which has been uploaded on the stock exchange as well as on the company's website. Friends, now I will take you through the financial and operational performance of our company for Q1 FY24. In the fiscal year 2023, our main goal was to ensure the efficient operation of our manufacturing plants while also focusing on maintaining a strong cash flow conversion cycle. Friends, we were very careful not to accumulate any kind of a costly inventory or any kind of a bad debt that could have been a negative impact on our financial health and retaining our existing customers. Rather than pursuing rapid top-line growth without considering the long-term implications, we took a measured approach and prioritized stability over short-term mindset. Additionally, we made sure to stay away of the commodity pricing and market trends so that we could avoid any unfavorable situations. By taking these precautions and thus making strategic decisions, we are able to successfully navigate the challenges of the year and maintain our financial stability. Your company is able to maintain its operating cash flow without mounting any incremental working capital debt in spite of increase in the total sale, successful completion of expansion for 175 crores. Regardless of the same, the company still maintains cash flow in form of investments for 60 crores on consolidated basis, which are knowing investments. In the dyes and dyes intermediate segment, we experienced a moderate growth rate in this quarter. While the demand in both the domestic and export market has softened due to the weak demand depression and energy crisis globally, cautiously discretionary spending and ultimately affected capacity utilization in textile and garment making units. Despite these market conditions, our efforts and initiatives allowed us to maintain stable revenue figures. The basic chemical intermediate pricing rose as the dyes intermediate prices are focused to reduce their production drastically. During the past recent period, there had been a circumstance where the floods and heavy rain situation in Haryana and Punjab specifically, unstable raw material pricing, persistent impact of Ukraine and Russia war, which were having ultimate ripping effects on the demand. Further, presently on the bright side and comforting prospects, last 15 days, we see the pricing have arrived at almost stable phases and demand is also picking a comeback. Furthermore, now we are running our plants on full capacity. However, now there is a sign of recovery and we expect production to improve gradually. Demand for the dyes is increasing again slowly and gradually. Friends, these represent significant milestone in our company and we anticipate experiencing higher growth volumes in terms of our SSP division as a result of expansion. Additionally, we are proud to be supporting the Atma Bharat Nirbhar Abhiyan initiative by promoting the use of indigenous fertilizer like SSP. The government is also actively increasing the consumption of SSP, which we believe will further drive the demand to our products and positively impact our business. Lastly, I am delighted to report that the company has a robust balance sheet and a no-lien deposit of 60 crores. The strong cash position is a significant asset for the long-term stability and sustainability of the business model. Friends, as you are aware that we have managed to achieve moderate growth despite the challenging circumstances of the geopolitical tensions, economic downstreams, and highly inflammatory pressures. We have attributed this success to our unwavering commitment to sustainable growth, even in the face of adversity. Looking ahead, we are optimistic about the future and expect to see significant improvements in both our profitability and revenue growth in next few quarters. We remain steadfast in our dedication to achieve our goals, and we are confident that our hard work and strategic planning will continue to pay off in the months and years to come. Despite the challenges that lie ahead, we are excited to tackle them head-on-head, built on success that we have achieved so far. Friends, now a quick update on the expansions of the company. We are pleased to announce that despite several obstacles, we have successfully commissioned our Diwanganj plant of Madhya Bharat Phosphates Private Limited, which is 100% owned subsidiary of Shree Pushkar Chemicals, with a production capacity of 132,000 metric tons of single superphosphate. The quality, administration, sales operation are at a stabilizing phase. Also, we have completed setting up an additional capacity of 32,000 metric tons of SSP in Kisan Phosphates Private Limited. After all necessary approvals, dry trial runs, quality parameters are set up, and manpower arrangements at Unit 5, that is at D10 MIDC Lote Parshuram, has already started its commercial production entirely for all of the products of its plants. The production, quality, and sales are at a stabilizing phase. With this, I would like to hand over the call to Mr. Deepak, who is CFO of our company, and now who will take you through the financial operational highlights of Q1 FY24.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to everyone. Our revenue for Q1 FY24 was rupees 175.53 crores, increase of 4% on year-on-year basis. EBITDA for Q1 FY24 stood at INR 14.02 crores with an EBITDA margin of 8%. PAT for Q1 stood at INR 7.90 crores with a PAT margin of 4.50%. On volume side, on consolidated basis, our total volume for Q1 FY21 in chemical sector increased by 43.50% on year-on-year basis, and in fertilizer sector, volume increased by 18.81% on year-on-year basis. With this, we can now open the floor for questions and answers. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We'll now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The first question is from the line of Harshal Solanki from Equity Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you for
Good afternoon, Mr. Solanki.
Sir, I had multiple questions. Firstly, in the opening remarks, you said the demand scenario is improving. So, any idea on the realizations that will also improve once the demand improves? In
my personal view, this has got two phases. First of all, demand should be there. Then, in a second phase, the improvement into the price level is also there. I'm sure once now the demand is coming back, and out of my experience, what I'm looking at for the last 15-20 days is that, yes, there is quite a good movement in terms of the volumes of the products what we produce. And slowly and gradually, there is a good inquiry, good business inquiry, and out of the most of the business inquiry, we have concluded them into the business also. In the second phase, we see that, yes, there would be price improvement. Now, we are looking out of our experience is that most of the pricing of the raw material has also come to a stabilizing phase, as well as the prices of the finished products has also improved, I would not substantially say, but it has started improving. Like in terms of dyes intermediates, if I say, yes, the prices have improved in a range of around 3 to 5% in some of the products. And we see in spite of the price improvements also, there is a demand stability also. Because, there has been always over a year gap in terms of this depression into the demand. Now, because of this depression into the demand for the last 12 months or so, the entire pipeline is also dry. There is not much of the, these stocks are available in the industry since there was a depression. Because of that, we see, yes, this inquiry and volumes have started picking up.
Okay. So a current strategy of focusing on volumes and compromising.
And let me add one more point here is that, once the volumes are picked up, then I think the second phase will be the price improvements.
Okay, so our strategy of focusing on volumes and compromising little bit on margins will change going forward once the situation is back to normal.
Yeah. Because I think this goes in a phase-wise manner. First of all, the demand was extremely lean earlier. Now demand is there. Now the second comes the pricing improvements. That will also follow the same.
Okay, got it. And on the raw materials, sir, have we seen any correction? And are we holding any high-cost inventory in this quarter? Or
honestly speaking, high-cost inventories are always there. It's a circle, Mr. Solanki, and you can't say that that we are not having any high-cost inventory. Yes, we are having some kind of high-cost inventory also that has been also taken into factoring during our financials what we have given in the Q1. And that hit has been also, this already taken into that. But now the pricing has almost touched the bottom and started, coming on a stabilized form of different products also, of all the raw materials. But, it's a circle, you always keep inventories in our factory. We always have working capital cycle like work in progress, finished products, raw material, incoming raw material of imports. So it's a cycle. We cannot avoid, this time cycle in this phase manner. Yes, we do have some inventories, but which are not, this very major the issue, we believe so. But that has been already accounted in Q1 results.
Okay. So in Q2, the impact may not be material. And also
we may be benefited in Q2 because now the prices have started improving.
Got it. And sir, the last question. Sir, we have utilized 35 crores of non-lien deposits. It was 95 crores in Q4 and it is 61 crores in Q1. So where have we deployed money? Can you please share?
If you're asking me exactly deployment of 35 crores is not right now ready with me, but as a whole I can tell you that the same money has been utilized for the business purposes as is we completed our expansion also. Total expansion of 175 crores has been completed. That has been done from the internal accruals as well as for the additional working capital requirement since the volume and the total revenue of the company has gone by almost 100 crores in comparison with FY22 to FY23. So that additional working capital load has been also funded from the company sources itself.
Got it. And sir, any guidance for the full year if you can share?
Well, it's my personal belief that good time is ahead of it, and I see in coming few months there will be a good period. And as of now, looking at the chemical sector, it's bit a lean season going on. But yes, the business model is stable. It has never failed so. And being our company, which is a completely zero waste company and zero debt company also, which is a A+ rated company, healthy, and this all kind of compliances we are trying to be fully complied for. I see good time for us.
Got it, sir. I will come back in that case. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Ankur Agarwal from RC Wealth Solutions. Please go ahead.
तो ये जो प्रेजेंटेशन आपने दिया है उसमें कहीं ये नहीं शो करा है कि कितना टर्नओवर आपका केमिकल डिवीजन से आया है और कितना फर्टिलाइजर डिवीजन से आया है?
क्या दीपक अपने पास? He is asking how much is a chemical business, how much is a fertilizer business. Hold on, Ankurji, एक मिनट. Deepak is giving it to you.
And the margin की क्या स्थिति है? केमिकल डिवीजन में कितना प्रॉफिट है और फर्टिलाइजर डिवीजन में कितना प्रॉफिट?
मार्जिन अलग-अलग वर्टिकल वाइज नहीं निकल सकता because it's a consolidated business and it is a completely integrated business. So to dig out the margin individually, vertically wise is difficult, and that will not be correct picture. So we don't want to give any kind of a wrong figures. We take it out always on a this consolidated basis. And as far as the figures is concerned, 85 crores is a chemical business and 90 crores is a fertilizer business. To be very precise, it is 85.30 crores is chemical business and 90.23 crores is a fertilizer business.
Now chemical division is improving, as you say, कि अब इनके rates वगैरह बढ़ रहे हैं, demand बढ़ रही है.
आना चाहिए वो अग्रवाल जी.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Parth Kotak from Alpha Plus Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi Puneet sir, hi Deepak sir.
Hi, sir.
Sir, if you can guide me towards the utilization that we've achieved for both, would my assumption be correct? We'd still be at 40% utilization in the fertilizer space?
1 second. 90 करोड़ का है ना? 1 मिनट. 1 सेकंड से चालू रखिए.
Sure.
60,000. कितना है?
टोटल फर्टिलाइजर 56,000 है.
टोटल फर्टिलाइजर नहीं ये है ना 56. हाँ, टोटल फर्टिलाइजर सेल इज अराउंड 56,000 of tons in this quarter. And वैसे हाँ मोटा मोटी what you say is almost 45 to 50%. Yes, you are not wrong.
Okay, perfect. Sir, second, I think on other calls, especially regarding the fertilizer business, a lot of other companies are saying that there is a problem of inventory pile up on the distribution side. Are we foreseeing a similar problem?
Sir, जो आप कह रहे हो वो काफी हद तक सही है. And in this particular season, which we are passing through, yes, there is an inventory pile up at the level of the dealers and the distributors. That is mainly because of, ये जो अभी flooding का चक्कर चल रहा है, unseasonal rain और एक untimely situation जो चल रही है, किसानों ने जो फसल लगाई थी, वो फसल पूरी पानी में चली गई है. तो because of it, वो बहुत बड़ा एक impact है. Plus DAP, which went down almost at $426 now, has again started at $550+. So वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा sector है. Plus the subsidy policy was declared bit late by the government of India. वो भी एक उसके अंदर issue है. But उसमें कोई खास बात नहीं है sir. It is just a routine business issue which keeps on coming every year, every half year in some or the other different manner. We are habitual of these kind of issues which are not a major issue. आज inventory pile up है वो आने वाले सीजन में निकल जाएगी. उसमें कोई बहुत लंबी चौड़ी issue वाला कोई मैटर नहीं है सर. मैं उसको कोई बहुत बड़ा कंसर्न या कोई बहुत बड़ा इशू या कोई वर्किंग कैपिटल ब्लॉकेज या कोई कैश क्रंच, आई डोंट कंसिडर दैट.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. I think अपने को help करता है since we are completely debt free. I think that's not a big problem.
It's not like business के routine है. Life is not simple. Business is also not simple. There are always issues at each and every stage, whether it is a business or it's a personal life or whatever it is. So these are the normal issues. We have to handle them carefully, and which we are doing so, sir. Only the thing we need to see is that these kind of issues doesn't impact our operations, doesn't impact our financial health. So for that also we are quite comfortable. Not a big deal.
Fair, sir. Fair. Sir, last question. I think on last call also you alluded that Q1 probably would be the worst. Q4 would be the worst, or then we would see improvement. And it's okay. I mean, I understand the market is bad and everybody is facing the problem. It's not just you. But since the end of Q1, do you think that the on-ground situation has actually improved, or probably it might take another quarter or two for things to become better?
Okay, sir, we are into a cycle, in which many factors are impacting it. And since we are into the products which has got a good, which impacts, means the whole global situation impacts our business also from outside also. Like raw material, अगर आप देखेंगे तो rock phosphate majorly we import, sulfur we majorly import, and most of our dyestuffs we export also. So the whole globe impacts us in a great manner, and I think you guys are well aware of the global situation than what we guys are, because we are only focused on our business, but I believe that you guys are focused on overall other political situations and other business situations also, globally. अब सब जो सीन चल रहा है, दैट इज वी ऑल आर सेलिंग इनटू द बोट, एंड आई बिलीव कि ठीक है, नाउ द डिप्रेशन का जो फेज है, दैट इज ऑलमोस्ट वी आर कमिंग आउट ऑफ द डार्क टनल, एंड आई सी एटलीस्ट अब देखिए जैसे Q2 है, Q2 भी तकरीबन आधा निकल चुका है. I think by the end of the Q2 we should be completely out of the tunnel and the whole business should be back somewhere in Q3.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. That helps a lot. Thank you so much for answering my question and wish you all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Saket Kapoor from Kapoor and Company. Please go ahead.
जी नमस्कार सर. सर जैसे प्रेजेंटेशन में आपने ये मेंशन किया कि जो न्यू फैसिलिटी है 66,000 टन की फॉर सल्फर केमिस्ट्री डेरिवेटिव्स एंड फॉर दी डाइज इंटरमीडिएट के लिए, सर इससे सर मैंने व्हाट आर द इंक्रीमेंटल प्रॉफिट वी विल बी मेकिंग, बिकॉज आपने लिखा है कि दिस फैसिलिटी इज कम्प्लीटली इंटीग्रेटेड एंड इसका सर रेवेन्यू और प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी में व्हेन इट विल बी एट ऑप्टिमम लेवल क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा?
देखिए सर, अगर ये चीजें जो है वो बहुत सारी दूसरी परिस्थितियों पे भी निर्भर करती है, बट अगर मैं नॉर्मल टाइम की बात करूं तो यूनिट 5 itself should generate you almost around 200 crores of the additional revenue what we have, what should the company have. ये एक नॉर्मल सिचुएशन की चीज है. और जहां तक प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी का सवाल है, for last 3-4 quarters, otherwise the profitability of the company has been always in a range of 9 to 11% on a PAT levels. I believe the same phase should come also again in the industry, maybe by Q3 of this financial year.
Sir, and sir, ये जो 175 करोड़ का हमारा कैपेक्स कंप्लीट हुआ है, ये टोटल मनी हमने किस पीरियड में स्पेंड की है जो कल्मिनेट हुआ है?
अरे 175 करोड़ का कैपेक्स जो है वो हम लोगों ने प्रेजेंटेशन में भी दिया है. इसमें 28 करोड़ रुपए हमने मध्य भारत एक्विजिशन के लिए दिया है, 120 करोड़ रुपया हम लोगों ने यूनिट 5 के लिए दिया है, और कुछ 19-20 करोड़ रुपया हमने सोलार किया, एक 5.2 मेगावाट का उसके लिए दिया है, और 5 करोड़ रुपया यूनिट का रिवेंट था उसके लिए हम लोगों ने खर्चा किया है. तो ऑल पुट टुगेदर 175 करोड़ रुपया टोटल कंपनी के लिए दिया है, जिसके अंदर मध्य भारत दिया गया.
जी सर, मैं सिर्फ पीरियड पूछना चाह रहा था किस अंतराल में?
ये समझ लीजिए 2020 से हुआ, 2020 से लेकर आज तक का है ये.
सर आप जैसे रॉ मटेरियल के विषय में बता रहे थे कि उसके भी प्राइस ट्रेंड डाउनवर्ड ट्रेंड करे, तो सर मेजर रॉ मटेरियल कंपोनेंट का अभी प्राइस ट्रेंड कैसा है सर? और इसका जब हमारी इन्वेंट्री क्लियर हो जाएगी तो इसका इम्पैक्ट हमारी मार्जिन में Q3 से आना रिफ्लेक्ट होगा? सर रॉ मटेरियल पे आप अगर
टोटल रॉ मटेरियल 70-80 प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो हम लोगों को लगते हैं, बराबर है. अब उसमें कौन कौन से प्रोडक्ट पे क्या क्या इम्पैक्ट है, वी हैव एवरीथिंग इन डिटेल, बट दैट वी कैन नॉट डिस्कस ऑन दिस कॉल विद यू. ठीक है ना? तो अगर ऐसी कोई चीज है या कोई ऐसे पर्टिकुलर सवाल है तो आप भेजिए हमको मेल के ऊपर, हमारे कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को, and we'll get back to you on that subject.
I was only looking at the price trend in general as a percentage of sales.
हमारा आपको जैसे बताऊं तो approximately it has already touched to the bottom and again started coming back to the stabilization phase. और वो फिर अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट की केमिस्ट्री में जाने का इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे कोई मतलब नहीं बनता सर.
ठीक है सर. आपने जैसे सर जो गाइड किया अभी कि Q2 तक हमें देखना है कि ये बॉटम आउट प्रोसेस हो जाना चाहिए. Q3 ऑनवर्ड जब हम Q2 के रिजल्ट्स के में कॉल रखेंगे तब आप हमको और मैंने आगे अभी का जो ट्रेजेक्टरी आप बता रहे हैं वो कितनी मजबूत है उस समय और क्लियर हो जाएगी.
सर वो रिजल्ट बताएगा, मेरे बोलने से कुछ नहीं होगा.
हाँ नहीं सर, मैं Q3 की बात बता रहा हूँ. जो अभी हम लोग जिस पर डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं कि Q2 would be the time from where things should turn around, and Q3, Q4 onwards it should be normal numbers where volumes and the margins will be similar what historically it used to be.
Definitely.
This is what understanding.
Thank you.
धन्यवाद. Yeah.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask the question. Next follow-up question is from the line of Ankur Agarwal from RC Wealth Solutions. Please go ahead.
सर केमिकल जो वर्टिकल है उसका कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन कितना चल रहा है, जो लास्ट क्वार्टर में कितना रहा?
सर वो पीपीटी में होगा, आप देख लीजिएगा उसके अंदर.
नहीं क्वार्टर वाइज नहीं दिया है उसमें यूटिलाइजेशन.
You're asking utilization?
कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन लास्ट क्वार्टर बन गया है
और क्वार्टर 1 में अप्रोक्सीमेटली नहीं केमिकल तो ये दोनों जोड़ना है ये रहा 3,000 टन 10,000 टन हाँ तो ये साल का तो पूछ रहे हैं क्वार्टर 1 FY24 अप्रोक्सीमेटली 13,500 टन है सर 13,500 ना 13,539
नहीं यूटिलाइजेशन क्या हुआ कैपेसिटी का
सर वो पीपीटी में आप देख लीजिएगा कितना परसेंट यूटिलाइजेशन हुआ आई थिंक कितना यूटिलाइजेशन हुआ कितना बनता है यूटिलाइजेशन दैट विल चेक एंड कम बैक टू यू मिस्टर अंकुर
ओके जैसे वॉल्यूम में तो ग्रोथ आई है तो वैल्यू वाइज भी लास्ट ईयर से ग्रोथ आई है या केवल वॉल्यूम में ही ग्रोथ आई है केमिकल डिवीजन में
सर ऐसा है प्राइसिंग डिप्रेस्ड है वॉल्यूम में आई थिंक वी आर ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 75 to 80% ऑफ द कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ द केमिकल बिजनेस
ओके
हाँ
ओके थैंक यू सर
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask the question. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. As there are no further questions, I now hand the conference over to Mr. Puneet Makharia for closing comments.
Thank you, sir. And all my friends, we think we are in a good position to take advantage of the overall growth potential, and we are really excited about them. I want to thank everyone for attending and hope we have been able to address all your opinions. If you need any more information, please get in touch to Mr. Nitish Pangle, our Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. Thank you very much.